Do you know who the most discussed new head coach of Alabama is going to be?
Dabo.
No.
Mike Norvell.
Okay, well, maybe I got you. Coach Key from Georgia Tech.
Oh, that's a good transition, Mac.
I saw that name 100
Interesting.
times yesterday when Alabama was getting
Interesting.
murdered. Look
Hmm.
out. Look
Okay.
out. Anyway, Coach Key and the Jackets rolled
Yeah.
too. That
Let's
was
get
fun
to
to
them.
watch.
Let's get to them. Let's get to some Georgia Tech here before we finish up because Mac has already flown to Miami. He's got work he has to do, so he's going to be covering things later tonight. And I think we're going to release this Sunday, Mac. I think I'm
I
just
think
going
we
to put it
should.
out there.
I think
Yeah,
as soon as we are done, let's just roll
let's
it.
do it. All right, Georgia Tech beats Colorado 27-20 on a Friday night out in Boulder. Great crowd. That
It
place
was
looked
a great
packed
crowd. It was
out.
loud. Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
really
tough
loud.
place to play. And Mac, so impressed with Georgia Tech for so many reasons. Now, I'm not going to praise you for 3 absurd turnovers. Like, let me be clear. But when you turn the ball over 3 times in the first quarter in that environment, on the road, and something that people didn't want to talk about was your best wide receiver gets hurt on the first play, that throws everything off, kind of like we talked about with Antonio Williams, and you find a way to win,
Yeah,
you're different. Like
you are.
you're here. Like it's Georgia Tech's going to be a team we're going to talk about all year. I think
No
that proves
question.
so much to me.
It does. It absolutely does. And I think it's just to put this in perspective, guys. Georgia Tech had 10 turnovers last
Yes,
year.
that was crazy.
10. They had 3 in 4 minutes
That was
of
wild.
the game. It was insane. And I'm just watching it like it's one of those things where it's so bad you can't look away.
Hmm.
And you're just like, what is happening? And it was funny. We talked to Coach Key on Saturday morning. We're doing a FaceTime with him. He literally like just landed,
Oh my
and we're on
gosh.
FaceTime with him.
Probably hasn't
And
slept.
yeah, he's probably delirious. All these different things. And we're talking to him. And he said, as a coach going into the first game, you think of a million things that can happen. Well, unfortunately, that was the 1,000,001, and I never thought in my life that
Sure.
those things would have
Because
happened. And
Haynes King doesn't turn the ball over.
right, right. And the snaps and the center position, which needs to be addressed, or maybe it was
Hmm.
just first game nerves. I don't know, but there were just issues that you never would have thought were to be issues, and
Right.
they found a way. They found a way to overcome it. And Haynes King is such a freaking baller. I saw somebody tweet this, KG. I literally started cackling. I think it was the second or third quarter, probably the third quarter. I think that's where he started to really take over. And somebody was like, "Oh, Haynes King just started limping off the field. His X factor mode just got activated. This dude's about to go nuts." And he did. And he did. It's
Yeah.
like when Haynes gets hurt, he plays so much
He's like,
better. Like he
okay,
runs
cool.
faster. It makes no sense. It's the weirdest thing, but just so gritty that this dude and does whatever it takes to win. Like he talked to Scott Van Pelt after the game, and he said, if I have to run it 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, or throw it 100 times, I'll do whatever it takes, to win this game. And that's just a guy you want to lead your team. Just a gritty dude, 3 touchdowns. I mean, these guys ran it 50 times for 320 yards, just smacked them right in the face. And that's what I thought it would look like. Now, give credit to Colorado for hanging around and to making it
Yeah.
interesting and forcing turnovers, whatever. But that's what I thought this box score in regards to stats, this is how it would look. Now, the score wasn't really reflective of that, but this is how I thought these guys would be able to operate and really just dominate the whole game like they did.
Well, and of course, the turnovers change things. I
Correct.
do think the score looks different, but Colorado was able to hang around and capitalize off of those turnovers. They had a great crowd, as we said. And I think, with Malik Rutherford going out, it'll be interesting to see how Georgia, and I've seen some, I don't know the exact reports, but I feel like it's not that serious from what I was seeing. So he probably won't play week 2. We'll see if he's back for
Sure.
Clemson. By the way, we do get Clemson Georgia Tech week 3, which is going to be a huge game. So we'll see if Georgia Tech can incorporate the pass a bit more. But if you're running the ball at that clip, you
Mhm.
just keep running the ball,
Of
right, Mac?
course.
I mean,
Of course.
Jamal Haynes, I love watching Jamal Haynes.
I do
He is
too.
so little and he's so fast. Like he's just a pleasure to watch play football.
Yeah.
The only question I have after a game like that, Mac, is it sustainable?
Yes.
Because that's the
Great
question
question.
we've always asked with
Yes.
Haynes King. We talked to Brent Key about it in our season preview. Like,
Mhm.
can you keep him healthy?
I know.
And that's just the main thought you have after a game like that.
Yeah, and that's just how like, you can't change you can't
Yeah,
take that
that's
away.
him.
You take that away, you lose.
But
Like, he
like,
had
so next
3
week,
touchdowns.
you can do a
Yeah.
lot more of just, okay,
Yeah.
Haynes, we're gonna hand the ball off.
Yes, yes,
You
and we're gonna let Aaron play a little bit too.
right.
Just
Yeah,
come over here
sure.
and sit down. Just come
I mean,
sit here.
that you have such
Practice
a
coaching.
competent backup too, like, that maybe that's part of it, Mac. Maybe
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
way Georgia Tech handles this because you have to keep him healthy. He is everything to this
yeah.
Georgia Tech team.
Yeah, and he knows that, and I think it's again, like, he wouldn't wanna play the game any other way. He's not gonna play the game scared, he's not gonna ask to be protected. He's gonna run it 20 times and
Yeah.
hopefully score 3 of them, and just be that guy. He wants his number, kinda called there, and I think at the end of the day, that's just how he goes. But there is super high risk. There's super high risk to something of that nature. But what a statement, for the ACC with Florida State, with Georgia Tech, getting these wins the way that they did it. The defense standing tall when they needed to, bend don't break kind of mentality there. I thought the clock management by Dion
Oh,
was absurd. But neither here nor
I
there.
thought Brent Key coached circles around Dion.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. I
And
didn't
we
think it was
like Dion. I
particularly
love
close.
Dion. I think he's great for
Yeah,
college football.
I do
I love
too.
his
I
gold
love
headset.
him. Yeah, I think he's fantastic. But again, I think Coach Key is I think he's elevating so fast and that's being on display. And that's good, right? Like you want guys to be rewarded and to win big games and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I am fascinated to see it. And just like a quick 2 week out preview, that eye candy and motions and formations gave Clemson all kind of fits. Georgia Tech does all of that, if not more. And so, we'll see. We'll see how that affects them.
Mac, this is a crazy thought.
Yes.
Did the Clemson defense struggle so much with the eye candy because they never see it in practice?
Maybe. That's a great
Let me
question.
just throw that out
A
there.
great question.
One more thing about Brent Key. Uh, just saying. What I love about Brent Key, because other coaches handle it differently and there's no correct way, that dude does not panic.
Mm-mm.
Like they're panning to him in these crazy turnovers and he's just like,
He's just chilling. Yeah.
okay,
But I
all
think he
right.
knows. And I don't remember if, like, he ever got burned or anything, if he, like, freaked out or if he's just
He's
always
just
been that way. But because guess if you freak out, guess what? Everybody's
exactly.
freaking. The
Exactly.
the team is freaking out, and he knows that. And man, he is such a great coach and a great leader. And he just gets it, right? Like he knows the quarterback's the most important person on the team. He's going to protect them. He's going to be with them. He's going to pay them. All these different things. And he's just I don't know. He just gets it. He just gets it. And is that because it's his school and it's his place and all that, or if he decides to go somewhere else or whatever that looks like,
Let's
how does
not
that
talk about
translate
that,
somewhere else?
Eric McLean.
I'm
Let's
happy where
not.
he is. Hope he stays.
He's a Georgia Tech guy.
Am
He's a
I
Georgia Tech
starting the
alum.
rumors,
Yeah.
key to Bama right now?
Well, considering you are his twin, I feel like people would take them
There we
seriously,
go.
so we need to
There we go.
chill.